What up, world? Back again. It is a tag team of two. Country Rap Report, yours truly, Vic XL.
What up, it's your dude, Spank.
And y'all know what we do. I am out of breath. Just had to run up the stairs. Woo! Get a sip of something real quick. Country Rap Report.
Shout out, yeah.
Woo. We'll give y'all our opinions, our views, our expertise on some of the best and worst videos. And I'm going to emphasize the word worst today.
Need to emphasize some of these ain't country rap.
But we'll give you our opinion, our expertise, our views on on the genre of country rap and the videos. Okay?
This one might go long, bro, so we probably...
You want to just get into it?
Yeah, because one of these I really want to talk a lot about, because I think the subject matter is a little weird for me.
Let's get into it then. Here we go. First video of the day is, oh snap. I think I want to do that one last. Nah, we don't do it last. We're going to get right into it, man. We're going to start this thing off. My guy, David Morris.
Okay.
And the name of this joint is Mine.
I need to start the clock for myself.
The name of this joint is Mine. And I'm going to start by saying, first and foremost, I really, really enjoyed this concept. I thought the concept was very, very dope.
What did you see, though?
What did I see?
What did you see?
I seen a guy singing to a female, basically professing that she can have a better life with him as opposed to this other guy who is caught up in 2022, not paying her no time because he's messing with his phone.
But was the girl his girlfriend?
Who? David's or the other guy?
The other guy.
First of all,
both.
All right, let me say this.
Just remember the video. I need you to remember the video for your answer. Because they never kissed. They only hugged and sat and watched the TV.
Who kisses?
Who kisses? Motherfuckers, people that are affectionate. And I kiss my wife all the time. Oh, you don't kiss?
Hold on. Let me tread light.
Yeah, your wife wants to.
No, I kiss my wife all the time.
Right. Okay.
Who? Oh, okay. I'm going to work, baby.
Okay.
I don't. Excuse me if I gross anybody out. I don't think I've put my tongue in a woman's mouth since I was in my 20s.
Well, even at that, there still wasn't any pecks.
Do they still do that?
I hope so. It's kind of showing affection, you know.
Tongue kissing?
We ain't even talk about the tongue. We ain't got no tongue action. We just gonna talk about the kissing. There was none.
You know what the tongue is for?
I do. Eating, licking watermelon. I'm not going there with you today.
Okay.
I'm saying his perspective might not have been from I'm the other dude. His perspective might have been coming from I'm your best friend. I've loved you all my life, and we were always cool. And me and you were always comfortable around each other. You know, and this is the conversation I was having with my wife, and they was like, well, she's not uncomfortable with being in public with him. I was like, no, because they were in the same places.
She done friend zoned him.
It might not be a friend. It might have been a friend first. David Morris might have been the first friend that grew up with her, and she went and found this other dude that don't really give a shit about her. But David Morris might be the friend. Like the friend for life friend, the one that's always platonic. But whenever she needs somebody to shoulder to cry on, she calls him.
So David Morris is the one who know how fast she really give it,
and also know how big her heart is. Yes, he knows everything about her, positive and negative. I think that was the perspective that I got. That's what I got when I watched the video.
Dope.
I didn't get it from, this is his side cheek. Or this the side piece.
I didn't even get it from, and it's funny that we're having this conversation.
Right.
I got it from David Morris David Morris was speaking from a perspective of this is what I want. I didn't even view her and David Morris as ever even spending that time together. But you know what? Either way works.
Right.
Either way works.
Because in the video, even in the lyrics, he talked about how long they knew each other. Mm-hmm. And clearly they knew each other longer than the dude who's fucking up knew her. He knows her. And by the way, those are some dope ass clear frames that she had. I want some. Yeah. I've been looking for some, but I want to get me some. But this was, I thought the perspective was real weird because immediately when I saw this video, I was like, who is this whore? Like who she tricking around and she the side piece and he writing about it. But then I was like, wait a minute. This ain't that. This ain't the side chick song. This is the I love you and I want the best for you song. But a lot of people will, if without the video, you would probably hear that this chick would be better sleeping in my bed. And this is his lyrics, paraphrasing them. Without the video, you would probably think, oh, he's trying to take somebody else's girl, which is like, okay, that's probably not the best example that you want to say.
I almost said something totally inappropriate.
How do you, I mean, you gonna edit yourself now? Go let it all out. But I'm cool with.
You really want me to let it out?
Let it out. Like we've been transparent since day one. Let it out.
I hope David Morris know what just happened to Trouble.
Oh yeah, that is fucked up. But yeah,
let it out.
But this is a different perspective because this is David Morris's best friend. This is my perspective. This is how I saw it. I didn't see it as this is some chick that is fucking around with two dudes. And now she finna whore out. Like I didn't see it as that. I saw it as, oh damn, he really cares for her. And
I've been there.
They have that bond, and it's just male and female. It ain't gotta be sexual. That shit does exist. But we didn't even get into the review of it. I just want to spit that out first because I was looking for the intimacy, but there was none of it in the video. I was looking for her to do something inappropriate that would be offensive to the boyfriend, but there was none of that in the video.
She never did.
Because that's her best friend, not her boyfriend, not her side dick. So he was spending time with her in the same places as the boyfriend. So it ain't like she was trying to hide the shit, or he was. They were just spending time because they're best friend. Now the example I gave my wife, I was like, what if he's the gay best friend? And I was like, what? Maybe he not got to be gay. Maybe he's just the best friend who grew up together with her and knows her better than anybody else. Those things do happen.
It's called the friend zone. But
it's the friend zone, and he's rapping / singing about it in a very comfortable and 2022 way. It relates to today.
He's Stephen Urkel, and she likes Stefan.
Stefan wasn't giving her any attention. Stefan spent more time on the phone than he did with her. Right. Probably trying to get to the money, but she still felt more comfortable around her best friend. She need to go and find somebody more like her best friend instead of the dude. Or hey, might want to look at your best friend. There's an option. He's been there your whole life. Just saying. But we going to continue with the review.
If this song had rap in it,
it did have rap.
It was rap singing.
I give that's David's. That's his MO.
It is because I've heard songs with David. He's got bars. But we continue to review David because that is his style. Right. I'm not going to take away from it. But had I heard, first of all, I thought it was a really, really dope song.
Yes.
And I thought the video was really, really dope. And to me, the video is definitely
a must watch.
It's definitely at this point honorable mention. Video of the year contention for me.
Agreed.
Especially for concept reasons. And the only reason I'm saying honorable mention because we don't know what we're going to get in the next 6 months.
Right.
But it's something that when we start to compile our list, we got to revisit this record because conceptually and the way it was filmed, all that was on point. If I had a scoring system, it would be perfect when it comes to they utilize the scenes twice just with two different guys. That was dope. The only thing that I would even take from this video is that big ass Levi's shirt the guy had on.
Oh, there was plenty of branding in this, but I didn't take off for it. There was plenty of branding. Plenty.
Well, that Levi's shirt was big. Right?
Yeah. It might would have been a sponsorship ad.
Yeah. Yes. Like I didn't even that Levi was so big. I don't remember the other branding.
But, no, it was Levi. It was a Garth Brooks T-shirt. I wrote them all down.
You know what now? Let me say this. With branding. I don't count graphic tees that because I know now those vintage, like say I seen the Garth Brooks shirt,
right?
But if there was a Garth Brooks shirt from one of those infamous Garth Brooks concerts that they might sell at Target now,
right? I
ain't mad because like people throw on the Wu-Tang shirts, Ice Cube shirts has gotten really popular. So if there was a vintage joint, I ain't mad at it. As far as
well, I still believe that you should wear your brand on you instead of somebody.
Agree.
Instead of a Burley Boy T-shirt or the Carhartt jacket that he had on or the John Deere coat that he had. Like those are 5 different examples that were in this video alone of branding that should not exist because you are too big of a. David Morse is not a small artist.
No,
like he is too big of a brand to not be putting his brand on his back and giving everybody that's in the video his merchandise to wear. So that it is exhibiting that, not trying to sell, John Deere coats or Carhartt jackets. Like none of that is benefiting you. You might own the stock, but it's not benefiting your record and your music to move directly. But on the video side, I'm gonna jump right in it because I'm almost done with mine. I gave the video a 10. I didn't see anything wrong with it, and I looked it over a lot. At first, I when I saw this, I had to watch it a couple times. But my first impulse in watching the video, and I put it in quote, "This is why your girl should not have a male friend." But then after watching it repeatedly, I was like, wait a minute, this ain't as bad as I thought it was because I'm listening to the lyrics and I'm watching the shit and it's not as bad as the title and some of the lyrics might be implied to be, especially when she should be in my bed and not yours. That is, you walking that real thin line when you're saying shit like that. But after watching it and dissecting it more, I love the concept. The mixing and mastering was on this. It was all on point. I gave this video a perfect. It deserved it. Again, Vic said it was probably one of the video of the year contentions. It's in the conversation. I can't say that it would be up there because there's some definitely bangers that are better than this. But this concept alone puts you up there in that category.
Yeah, video of the year. I thought the guitar lick in this song was awesome. Like they had those guitars strumming the dope. I don't know why that guitar sound just hooked me in. But I said I've been there. I've been friend zone.
Oh, you put me there.
Huh?
We ain't gonna talk about Alicia. We ain't gonna do that.
I don't know.
Because she was my closest friend. But you was smashing it. But it's all good. I wasn't trying to smash. We were friends. And I was comfortable with being friends with her.
Males and females can't be friends.
Yes, we can. Yes, you can.
No, yeah.
Because every time that your ass wouldn't show up, she calling me crying. And I'm like, man, why are you going through all this bullshit? But it's all good.
You hating on me?
I wasn't hating on it. I was like, yeah, I was hating. I was like, why are you going through this bullshit?
I'm a good guy, bro.
Not back then, you wasn't.
I've always been a good guy.
Come on, fam. Come on now.
My mama told me don't be playing Mary.
The other girl was right around the corner, bro. Come on. You was a good girl. Bro.
Shout out, Jennings.
No, fam. No, sir. But it's all good. It's all good.
How life changes. I'm probably one of the most devoted, faithful husbands on earth.
Oh, without a doubt.
Look, I have friends, and we're going to keep moving. I have friends who watch me and like, boy, if change is possible, you are it.
Right.
Like,
right.
It's sad. I hate cheaters. Ain't that some junk? I don't like, if you cheat, I got a friend who cheats. I don't think he cheats anymore because I used to be like, do not call me telling me you cheated on you. I don't want to hear it. Call somebody else.
Right.
And you would think that back in the day, I wanted to hear that because I'm plotting. Like, oh, okay.
What not to do, you know.
She do that? Okay. I wouldn't hate on you. I ain't never, it's not a man on earth I've ever hated on, but I definitely took notes on what you did and didn't do. I know what to do and don't do.
Right.
I was that guy. All right, next up. Shouts out David Morris. David Morris David Morris will definitely, he's definitely male artist of the year contention too, because he makes awesome music, bro. He makes awesome music. Awesome. He has a song called America that actually came out before we started the Country Rap Report. But I listen to that song on a weekly basis. It is pop.
Would you put him as vocalist of the year too?
Possibly.
Okay.
Possibly. Next up. Females. And we always talk about how we need more females in the game. And we have one. Ladies and boys and girls. Next up, Miss Summer Rain. And the name of this joint is Birkin Bag. And all I got to say is we're officially right now finna get that yellow dollar sign.
Yes, we are.
Cause I gotta say, fuck with a girl like me.
Fuck with a bitch like me.
Oh my God! Summer Rain. You know what? Birkin. First of all, with the name Birkin Bag.
Was there a Birkin in the whole video?
I never seen a Birkin bag, a Gucci bag, a duffel bag, a Ziploc bag, a paper bag. Let me say this. This video has the most fitting ending.
I know, right? I said the same thing. I got it in writing.
If you make it to the end, you will be like, yes.
Yeah, thank you.
Because they drowned the shit out of Summer Rain. Funny thing is, I follow Summer Rain, right?
Right.
Because I have for months wondered, is this lady for real?
Okay.
And it appears she is. And with that being said, now we have to take her serious. Now, Birkin bag. First of all, I don't understand. There's a Chucky in this video, and there's a clown in this video who I thought was supposed to be, what's the character from It?
Pennywise.
I thought it was supposed to be Pennywise, but it's Nickel Wise.
Okay.
I don't know what the heck. Party City got the Pennywise mask. I know it costs a lot. I know you went about the $15 version. You should have, for the video, bought the dope. I don't understand why Chucky is in this video. I don't understand why the clown is in this video. I don't understand why her and this girl is in this hot tub. I don't understand why she constantly repeats herself. I don't understand why Gucci Mane is her favorite rapper. I don't understand anything. I don't understand why your ass and back don't move simultaneously.
Oh my God.
I don't understand why you move like you are having a seizure. Like you should audition to be a rooster. Like you could put on a big rooster costume and like really do it. But guess what? Summer Rain, the good in this is the video is directed by Wally Wu. Yeah, it was a nice house they shot it in.
You said yeah.
I don't Summer Rain. I think the first thing, my advice, first of all, I would never tell you to stop. Never. Because I think everyone should pursue their dreams.
Right.
But let me tell you, Summer Rain, if I was you, because you have created so much traction of this being a terrible song, you should start a YouTube show. And you should become, I'm probably giving her a career.
Okay.
Like you should probably go live on YouTube and do something. I think that you will build funny thing is, people follow people they hate just as much as they follow people they love.
Yeah.
And I think this girl is possibly missing her calling when it comes to making money. Being an artist, I'm not sure if that's it, but she has a face that if she got ghostwriters and if she could do it right, she could work. The name is dope. Summer Rain is a dope name. I don't know what genre you're trying to be in because it wasn't country rap. But this came to me via country rappers. I seen you open up on a country rap show. I seen you at the Trailer Made show this past weekend. Like you are definitely, bro. Summer Rain, this information, like Summer Rain as an artist came to me and may you rest in peace. White Boy Marley.
Okay.
So that's what, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is something that he sent over to me before he passed. It's just we are so far behind on videos.
Okay.
She's definitely attempting to be in the genre. I don't understand. And I think that she could build a fan base and get viewers and watchers off being terrible.
Okay. I'm gonna say something that's probably gonna come shocking. I didn't think she was that terrible. Now there are degrees of terribleness. She is on the she ain't on the this the worst shit I've ever heard side of it. She's on the this needs some work terrible.
Can I pause you for a second?
Yeah, go ahead.
I just got one question.
Yes.
What is the worst shit you've ever heard? If I can have a little gauge over here.
Big titty and little titty.
She up there with them, bro.
She's not, because her video is quality. Remove the video. Oh, and then the other dude, I can't call his name because I'll give his real name, but it's his real name. With the Indian feathers, he did 2 videos. They were bad. They were there. She's in that category, but her video work, the video side of this got a 10.
He spent somebody spent some money.
The video guy did his damn job. We cannot no. He was only working with the shit that he had, and the shit that he had was pretty bad lyrically. But he still did his thing with what he had, and his video production was A1. I gave her a 10 on the video. It's not his fault that it was cheesy in some parts, but it's all in the lyrics. Video quality A1. About that audio though. Okay. That beat was hard as fuck.
It was.
And that's as far as we're gonna go on the positives. Fam, you need a ghostwriter. You have a voice.
A couple of them.
You maybe multiple. You need a crew of ghostwriters. The voice is there. For both of us, and both of us have done this repeatedly since we've heard this song. Fuck with a bitch like me. Fuck with a bitch like me. That shit's stuck in our head. You know, when you get something that is stuck in somebody's head and it is now programmed in them after the first listen, you know you got something. Now, what you do with that something is totally up to you and your crew, and how y'all can polish it off, or, you know, maybe fine tune it here or fine tune it there. The something in there is your voice. It ain't your lyrical ability. Your lyrical ability is bad as fuck. And I'm talking about on some elementary levels. Hopefully you wrote this. If you didn't write it, then whoever wrote it, fire their ass immediately, because this is not good raps. Most of the time you weren't even rhyming. You was rhyming in the rhyme at the beginning, but the stanzas need to rhyme. And this is the basics that we trying to deal with over here in country rap, which is why we started this show. We try to get some sort of, not so much a formal training, but some sort of industry level of standard. And this rhyming level wasn't standard. But the hook, I don't know who did it, don't know who came up with it, don't care. If you just play the hook, erase the verses, just play the hook in the club, I guarantee, I will stake my career on this. I guarantee this shit is a smash, regardless of what your verses are, because the hook is so insane. And there are so many ratchet ass chicks that is going to be in the club that want to sing this shit just like you are. This is probably a platinum level single, but when you hear them verses, you're like, oh my God, what? I ain't even trying to learn them lyrics. Like, what are you talking about? You know, and then it goes out the window once you start hearing all of this stuff. So, but then when I got to thinking, there are songs throughout history that we've listened to that have been, you know, platinum and diamond level, that it was based off of the hook. It wasn't even about the verses, you know, but you, again, you have something here. But because the lyrics are so trash though, I couldn't give you a high score on it. I gave you a 7 because the mix wasn't bad and the hook was bomb, but them lyrics, them verses, not the business. So overall you got a 17. Had this been I'm not even tripping on the video content. And thank y'all for drowning her in the video, because that was very it was appreciative, because it wasn't too much more I was gonna deal with of fuck with a bitch like me 1,000 times. But again, it got programmed in my head that I wanted to go back and listen to it and go back and watch it again. And it's like, did I miss anything? I didn't miss anything. It was just more of the programming of the repetitiveness. I don't know if all of her music is like that. Hopefully it isn't. I don't want you to go the Whoa Vicky route, but if you went the Bad Baby route, that wouldn't be a bad thing for you. You know, because
let me pause you there.
Okay.
Because Whoa Vicky is rich.
Whoa Vicky can't rap worth a fuck.
Whoa Vicky's not rap. See, but guess what? Whoa Vicky is not trying to rap anymore.
Thank God. Whoa Vicky never had the talent, but she's on the Whoa Vicky level with the lyrics.
But Whoa Vicky done what I'm saying she should do. Whoa Vicky used that rapping and her internet presence just enough to get her eyes on her. Then,
well, Whoa Vicky is an influencer now.
Yes, and she don't even go by Whoa Vicky anymore.
But thank God.
And she's now about to get married to John Gabbana.
Bruh, Whoa Vicky can't formulate a sentence. I don't know how this chick talks, but I'm comparing the rap careers. You know, I'm not comparing the lifestyle and the famous or celebrityism that either one of them have. I'm comparing, you sound as bad as Whoa Vicky did. Thankfully, Whoa Vicky has stopped. You need to you have something. Whoa Vicky didn't have a voice. Whoa Vicky didn't have the tone that you do. Whoa Vicky didn't have that background. She can win. She just needs a team of writers to give her some better lyrics.
Let me say this.
Yeah.
If Country Rap Report said tomorrow, hey, let's start a Country Rap Report news show, this would be the first person I would call.
Okay.
I think this woman, music aside, I think she got when I searched this song, there is a lot of there are more reactors reacting to this song than I've seen react to let's just say a Josh Garrett song.
Okay.
It's not comparing the two. I'm saying this girl, though we call it bad, I had two people, I put her on Keep It a Sweepy, right?
Right.
I had two people reach out to me about her availability because they thought I knew her. And these are not country rap people.
The hook is unforgettable. You cannot forget that. It's everything in between that's the problem.
She has something that could parlay her into a future.
We don't want her to be parlayed like JJ Icefish.
No. Is he still around?
Yeah, he is, but there's a different level of talent here.
Yeah.
Like JJ Icefish could not sing. She actually has talent in there because she has the voice and she got rhythm enough to where she can develop a cadence. All she needs now is a team of writers to be able to build that for her. She can build on that. If the video work stays this way and she get a writer, she will be up there with some of the best. She will be up there with Bad Baby. She will be up there with, I can't put her with Meg. I can't put her up there with the big dogs. She will be up. I can't give her a participation trophy either. She just needs to put in more effort and get her a team of writers, and I think she would her career will begin to take off.
I think we're going to see this lady later on. By looking at her Instagram, I think she's determined to put herself on the scene, and I think we're going to see her later down the road, and we're going to hear the music gradually get better.
I hope so.
It appears she has a personality that people are willing to be around her. And someone is going to get past the laughing and say, this is something. Someone with a business mind is going to realize, like say someone like Gator. Someone like Gator will take her and build a career. Now, she won't have a Savannah Dexter, we take you serious type of career, but she will be more of a personality who makes music as opposed to an artist who's a personality.
I got you. I feel
like she's the type of girl that you could create a reality show around.
Right.
This girl, she has a 14-year-old child, which means how old do you think she could possibly be?
Okay.
You know, She performs on stage, damn near in the outfit she had on in the video.
In the bathing suit?
Yes. Go to her Instagram.
I'm not going down. Yeah, I'll go. You send me that then, but I'm not going there right now. No, sir.
I mean, it ain't. And the way she moves in that video is how she moves on stage.
Okay.
And the way she screams in that video is how she screams on stage.
Okay.
So, all right. Again, you know what? I'm being facetious. No, I ain't gonna take that nothing I said. No. Because I think there's something there in 2022 that will make this woman be a millionaire, and then you'll have female artists who are serious about. This is the type of person that'll get notoriety, and Shelby K will be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Because that's the world we live in.
You're right.
That's the world we live in. You'll have an artist like a Shelby K who's like, "Man, what do I gotta do?"
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And this girl will be up there. You know, you have Shelby K and Stormy Lee looking at her and Savannah like, not that her and Savannah on the same level, but this woman will go to 1 million. I can see this woman going to 1 billion followers on TikTok or something quick.
Agreed.
Because she's the type of that people follow for entertainment purposes.
Right.
Next up. Brand new artist. Never heard of him. Glad to hear from him. 6B.Low. And this joint is featuring now. It be pow, fresh. And the name of this joint is Friday Night. This is an animated video, so I'm gonna let you start it.
Mine's real short. I gave it a perfect. I thought it was a cool record. I didn't hate it, didn't love it. I thought the production was just okay. Wasn't over the top, but it wasn't boring. And I thought the animation was good. Some of the lip syncing was a little off, but we're dealing with animation, and this is like almost a stop motion animation. So it wasn't going to be on point with low budgets. It's not like you guys had a big animation studio to produce this video for you, but I thought it was a cool record. I don't know if it's any video of the year's categories, but it is definitely entertaining. And I love animation videos. It's just something different. You're able to put a variety of what you can present to the people out there, and this was a good effort. I like it.
I like it because it gave us what someone is going to eventually call country club or club country. Okay. This was kind of if we had a club type artist do country rap, and I'm not sure what 6B.Low is from, but his flow is that typical Memphis flow, which I think is all up and down Pop Out Fresh's alley. It gave me that old school Memphis feel, the old school Memphis flow, like what I would hear back in the late 90s, early 2000s, a Tom Ski Mask, a DJ Squeaky, all those Memphis legends, Gangster Pat, all this stuff fit in there.
Okay. In
that pocket. And I know that's Pop Out Fresh's lane. I was glad to hear Pop Out with a verse on there, but it put me in that early 2000s Memphis club lane, and I think country rap needs that style.
Okay.
Very, very anxious to hear more from 6B.Low to see if he stays in that pocket, working with Pop Out. Hopefully he will. And I think they got a good combination.
This their first video together?
This is the first time this was a straight out of the inbox. So
okay.
All right, last video of the episode. And this
one might be a little lengthy, so you when you get ready to go, you do something, text me or something, because I got something to say about this video.
Well, then I'm going to let you do it on your own. I'm just going to announce it.
Okay.
This is off that project with Tom MacDonald and Adam Calhoun. And the name of this joint is In God We Trust, and it features Nova Rockafeller, who they should have let spit some bars, and Struggle Jennings.
Okay. Let me start with the positives. First of all, I gave it a 10 on the video side. Nova has never disappointed. I can't say enough about her skill set. She is one of the best video directors that are out there in the industry, like music industry, not just country rap or rap, but she has a very good eye for angles and lighting, et cetera, et cetera. She does her job well. Okay, on the audio side. Okay, Tom and Nova sound great together when she's harmonizing with him. I appreciated that. I really wasn't feeling Tom and his singing voice, but I love her voice because she has a very angelic, high soprano-ish type of tone that when you hear it, it's very calming. I think Caitlin has the same type of voice too. Struggles vocalist that he has on his records. I didn't like the perspectives. I'm gonna start with the ones that I did like. Struggle came from a personal side, and his was all bars. Tom came from a social conscious side, which is Tom's MO. Tom is always on some social conscious shit, trying to wake the woke, or make sure that the people are being aware of the various talks and conspiracies that are out there, just to acknowledge it. I am getting very tired of Adam and his wordplay. Adam says he's not. How can I say that? I can't say that because I'm about to ruffle some feathers. Adam always comes from a political side, but he says he's not political. But you're always talking about the left or oppression or flag issues. In this one, he was talking about kneeling for the flag or whatever. But Adam throws these bars out there and I'm fucking tired of it because he does it to poke the bear. He does it for conversation pieces. It's getting to the point to where even though I expect it, it's kind of redundant. Why can't you just spit, Adam? We know that you can spit. We know that you can flow. But I'm tired of you throwing out these little topics and then you throwing little jabs like, you're not. You say you aren't racist, but some of the shit that you say and some of the shit that you support is racist as fuck. I don't even know who the fuck said this, but somebody said we just want the life that was promised by our fathers. Whose fathers? And when you're talking about we, who the fuck is we? Because the we talking about, the we that are on this screen right here, our forefathers were bonded in slaves or in fields to work for free. And the life that was promised by them, they were promised to come over here to this land to get riches from being able to work, or they were sold into slavery from people that were in Africa to come over here. But we had to pray to in this God that we trust that we will forever get out of that bondage, but that bondage lasts for 400 years. So, and then on top of the in God that we trust, which God are we talking about, Adam? We're talking about the God that was in the Bible that we had in these black churches, and that God, the picture of God that was in there was a blonde-haired, blue-eyed Jesus that was put in there deliberately so to make us feel inferior, so that we knew that God didn't even look like us, that God didn't even believe that we were of any value, because the white man that is in this book that we are supposed to be praying to doesn't even believe in us. We talking about that God, Adam? Or I really need you to understand.
Can I interject one thing?
Please do, because I'm about to go on a tangent, and I know we got to end this episode.
Or the God who the guys in the white hood used when they rode around burning crosses.
Absolutely. You got a depiction of that God burning in their front yard. They're doing it for God. But right beside that burning cross, there's some niggas hanging in the tree. I need you to understand that when you say shit like this, Adam, and I know you're doing it just for conversation pieces, and I don't even care if we ever interview Adam, truth be told. But these are shit that people
do. Sat right beside Adam.
I was in the room with Adam. I was in Adam's video with Adam and Savannah. I was at the very beginning of the video. Y'all can go and see it. I have no issues with Adam as a person until shit like this starts to happen repeatedly. Now it's like, why are you doing this, Adam? Are you doing this just to sell records? Are you doing this just to be a talk box? Are you doing this just for clout? Because I didn't get racist vibes from Adam, but some of the shit that he says, and it's coming from a racist perspective, and I don't think he is racist. I just think some of the shit that you're saying, you're not taking in the full context. You're not looking at the big picture, because there is no way in the hell that you would be using some of the words and verbiage that you say, and take into consideration the people that it affects. And I'm talking about the N-word that has come out of your mouth. Now, and then this is all coming to a head with this one, because when I saw this, I was absolutely fed up. I'm like, this motherfucker's not gonna keep getting away with this. This is too much for me. You running for president, fine. But If there's a left, there's always a right, and there's a middle. Fine. There's always going to be those issues. If there is oppression, and he keeps saying that there isn't really oppression here unless you got to go and see it somewhere overseas, you don't know what the fuck oppression looks like to somebody else who is being oppressed. That oppression is oppression is subjective. I could be going to work every day and I'm there and my boss is like, but I need you to work and do this. And I need you to be done in 10 minutes. And it's a 30-minute job. And they're doing it again. You're oppressing me. That's a version of oppression, but you want to look at it as being oppressed because it isn't the oppression that you want to use at your example, but it's not my example because I'm going through it differently, bro. My oppression is not yours. And you can't see my perspective because you don't look like me. So I need you to understand when you open your mouth and you're speaking about social issues, defer to the other dude on this record. Tom has always looked at it from a very wide gamut of views and viewpoints from various perspectives. I have never heard Tom from a perspective of, I'm going to look at it from the white man's point of view and not look at it from the black man's point of view, or the Japanese, or the Chinese, or the Latino people that are here. It has always been on a social platform from social eyes. Your views, every time I hear it, especially on it lately, in 2022, late 2021, it has come from a white man's point of view, from I am going to say this without any restrictions, and I don't give a shit if you like it point of view. Those are not somebody's views that needs to be taken seriously because they are not considering everybody else's views. That is his view. He has right to it, and I'm never anybody to believe in censorship. Speak your piece, but know that when you speak that piece, there are consequences. When you say the shit that you do say, there are going to be people that's going to come in and be like, well, why did you say that? Because you're saying it from your point of view, and you're saying it unforgivingly. And when you say it that way, you have just told everybody else what you just said. Fuck your opinion. I don't care what you got to say. That is the wrong point of view that you need to have as being one of the top 5 people in this genre in 2022.
On the country rap Mount Rushmore.
Yours, not mine. Yours, man. He can't continue to have this perspective, especially if you're going to run for president, because shit like this, your own lyrics, just like this, lyrics are being used against rappers in court. Your own lyrics are going to be used against you on the campaign trail, and you will be buried within 6 months. And all of the money that you put in your campaign to be able to run, it will be just thrown into the wind, or whoever has contributed to it is going to be all for nothing because you are saying things that is hurtful and not caring who is hearing it and how it's affecting them. That is unforgivable. I can't rock with you like that, bro. And I love Adam as a lyricist, but some of your views is fucked up. I'm
gonna say this and then we're gonna move on.
Yes, because I'm done with it. I still got a video perfect. Like still a dope ass video, fam.
I need everybody who have ever watched this show to go back and look at the last time we reviewed. Matter of fact, it was on a review from this project that they done together.
Mm-hmm. Was it White Boys?
I don't remember. It don't even matter.
Okay.
Go back and look at what I said about Adam. I think you just read my playbook. I think you just said 90% of the same things I said with the same energy. Bro, okay. Adam, you are, and I think you are dope. And the funny thing is, I want to interview you. And I don't want to argue. Adam is the one guy I say every time, and I've said it multiple times, I'll say it again, then we're going to go to Project Shoutout. Bro, you need some people of other races in your life that you care about. Because you can't keep speaking on perspectives that you don't know. I've literally heard you say there's no such thing as white privilege when I have white friends who will call me and say, bro, this white privilege shit is real.
Bruh.
And Adam, guess what, Adam? They don't have the money you have.
Right.
You can't speak perspective when you don't know the perspective of a cop pulling over a person for whatever reason he pulled them over, or the person being pulled over.
Right.
You only know Adam Calhoun's perspective. And I said this the last time. I'm going to say it now, and I'm going to push on.
Okay.
You are way too powerful, and your voice is way too influential to you to speak as reckless as you do. Things like this cause insurrections.
Damn.
Is that the right word?
Damn. This is why church gets looked at the way that he does. Yeah, damn. I didn't. Yeah, you're right. Adam has that power.
Yes.
Church has that power. There's about 3 or 4 over here that has that power.
Yes. There is a gentleman, and I'm not going to call his name. I have, called Church is the dog. Church is the homie. But there's a gentleman that him and Church has been in a spat for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And I would hate to be that guy. Because they've been going at it.
Right. And
Church's people, and I'm not saying that guy's right or wrong, because I don't know why they're at it, but they're at it so bad, it doesn't hit my radar, and it has nothing to do with music. And Church's people I can imagine that guy's life. That's how powerful you guys' voice is.
Mm.
So, if something ever happens on your watch, based off the way you think, but you never ever look at perspective.
Right.
Because when you talk about being a political figure, you need to embrace different perspectives, because that's what this world is made of.
Right. Perspectives.
That's all I'm saying. Because I think Adam is dope, and I would love to have Adam on the show. But bro,
that might be a 4-5 hour conversation, bro.
Sometime, my guy, as grown man to grown man, you're in your 40s, you don't know what someone in your age demo has seen to speak the way you speak, sir, about certain things. And you're talking to a guy who's been married to a Caucasian woman who is now married to a Hispanic woman. I have probably seen a lot of perspective, and I'm from the hood.
Right.
So I have seen 10 times perspective to say some of the things you say might be valid, but some of those things are so far off.
And some of them should not even be spoken.
No, there are things I feel that I would never say in front of this camera, because I know even on the level we have, even as Ridin' Durty, doing something completely different from Country Rap Report, I take in consideration the people that watch us.
Right.
Because I don't ever want, because my perspective is my perspective. And my perspective is love. Love each other. And let's grow. And sometimes I get upset about things that happen, but I don't bring them here or on this camera, because there are people who care about what we have built that don't need that energy.
Right.
These words are powerful. And I don't know if he knows it or if he knows it. But like I say, these are the type of things that causes insurrection.
Insurrection. That's right.
And then you sit back and like, I don't know why they did that. So, all right, project shout out. Had to go this route because we talked to this guy, and I need to let y'all know about it. If you don't know about it, now you're gonna know about it. Project shout out of the episode goes to a guy we just sat down and had a dope interview with. He goes by the name of Cowboy Killer. All right, and I didn't know he had a full-length project, and it's called Long Live Cowboy. That joint came out March 4th. Didn't even realize. We've been reviewing songs off the project and didn't know he had a project. So we've reviewed 4 a.m. at large. If y'all want to see our opinion on those records, go back and check out the shows. Cowboy Killer has a very, very, I haven't even heard it, but I'm assuming it's very, very dope because of all the instrumentation and the work he puts into creating his stuff.
Right.
Y'all check it out. Long Live Cowboy by Cowboy Killer. That's our project shout out of the episode. Cowboy, this one's for you.
Cheers.
We love you, Adam. You need to get some black friends. some Hispanic friends,
some real friends,
some gay friends, some everything.
All of them friends. Yeah.
Yes.
Get them around you every day.
Yes.
You need real perspective.
You need a black friend who got his head whacked. Whack. And he got to come, hey, man, don't trip it, dog. You want to bum my shit. I'm just saying, bro, you got to love him, though. Because you got to feel, you got to be like, hell no, they ain't hit you, boy. Not boy.
Not boy. We had that conversation. I heard that.
But I'm just saying, bro, you got to be able to be in the trenches with your friends of all colors and understand. Because me, I've been there with the Hispanics, with my white friends, with my friends in the LBGT community. I have been there and I have understood the pain of all those people. Because guess what? Losing a loved one feels the same no matter what you are.
Yeah. And
you got to be able to be there to uplift them people. If it's a husband, if it's a wife, mother, father, that pain is the same, bro. We bleed the same, we hurt the same, but we don't have the same perspective. So sometimes having a little open mind, especially when you like rap, because we know you like rap, because we know your flows didn't come from country rap, sir.
Right.
So so some of your favorite rappers, maybe you should sit down and talk to them. That would be dope. Because I've seen your list of your favorite rappers. Maybe you should sit down and talk perspective to your top 5. Now that might be dope. Because now I want to know, when I think about Adam, were you listening or did you just listen?
Did you hear it?
Yeah, did you hear? Because the people, Adam listed his top 5. And it was nobody of his complexion on his top 5. I should have screenshot it because I feel like if it came up again, he might switch it, especially if he heard this conversation.
Right.
Like Benny the Butcher was on your top 5. Maybe you used to hang out with Benny the Butcher.
He ain't even in my top 100.
So,
I'm not even gonna lie.
And this is just me going off a post that Adam made, not something he said,
right?
Someone he mentioned. So, and he also mentioned that one of his favorite rappers was from Chicago. And I ain't seen nobody that looked like him. He didn't say. Oh. Remember, I talked about the intro on his last solo project. Right. He talked about his one of the guys one of his favorite rappers no longer with us from his city. And
was he talking about Vaughn?
He never mentioned it, but remember, me and you speculated wasn't about Vaughn.
Okay, because Vaughn is dope. Vaughn was dope.
Yes.
Vaughn was about to be out of here.
Yes. So you probably should definitely have sat down and talked to Vaughn about perspective.
Right, because that's a different world right there.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
and again, bro, I love Adam. I just don't understand if he understands how influential.
It's not just Adam. It's anybody that has a perspective that is unwilling to listen to other people's perspective. That's the shit that I can't get with. Now you can be somebody out there that has stern and steady, solid political beliefs. That's you. But the moment you start ignoring what other people are saying or not listening to other perspectives, now you are cutting off yourself from being open. So you can't say that you're open-minded. You're cutting on yourself, cutting off all of that ability for you to be able to at least be empathetic because you already stopped listening, so you can't hear the problem from the other side for you to truly fix it. This is most folks, and there's some people in my life today that are real stern political folks. And the conversation I have with them, I don't want to hear that political shit because what you're gonna say, you're gonna start with I'm a Democrat. And if you start immediately like that, then immediately you're like, I don't like Republicans, or vice versa. So I can't listen to anything that you are going to say as being valid because you have already cut off being open. Because you started off, I'm this, so immediately you're against that. I'm not. We can't have a conversation. And I would throw Christians in that shit too, because the moment you start saying I'm this Christian, then immediately you don't listen to Hindu, you don't listen to Muslims. You don't listen to any of the other, hell, you definitely don't listen to anybody that worships Satan. There's value in all of those opinions because for you to be a true understanding person, God-fearing, whatever religion that is, you have to understand and believe that other people's perspectives are valid.
They are.
It doesn't matter how unbiased or biased you think they are. You have to understand that they have value. And if you immediately go into this like they don't have value, and mine is the only perspective that matters, then fuck you. Truth be told, like you have isolated yourself from everybody else, then stay over there. I'm okay with being by myself if that is the way that you're going to come at me with your biased opinion and trying to influence me to be biased just like you. I'm not going to be that guy. So I've been unbiased for at least 20 years, and I'm going to stay that way.
On that note, countryrapreport.com. Everything you need to know about it.
Yes.
Drop the hundreds for healthy, y'all.
Peace. Yes. Peace, y'all.